Good morning, and welcome to the Shatkin F.I.R.S.T Monday Morning Minute.
Good morning and welcome to the Monday Morning Minute. I'm Fitz. I'm here with my good friend Jacob Bavona from Jasper, Alabama.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's great to have you with us.
Yes, sir.
It's
Thank
great
you.
having you here. And you're from Alabama, Jasper, Alabama, and you're one of our newer mini implant centers of America.
That's right.
So,
That's correct.
How was your first, 6 months being a center? How's it gone so far?
No, it's amazing. You know, I'm probably in my 6th month or so. Right off the bat, we were doing just one case after another, really. But coming out here was what I needed to get the confidence to be able to give the solutions that my patients have been looking for, that I've been telling them for years, I'm sorry, we just can't do that.
Yeah.
Now we've got a tool for the toolbox that we can do that.
Absolutely. And you're trying to fill that toolbox as much as you can, so there's no patient you can't take care of.
There's
right?
very few. It's rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
Right.
But tell us, so we're in the second day of our advanced course. Dr. Shatkin's doing live surgery today.
Right.
What did you learn yesterday at the course? And what do you, I know what you're going to learn today watching the surgery,
right.
but tell us what you picked up yesterday.
Yeah, we had a treatment planning section that was really helpful to see, you know, multiple people in the class put together multiple different treatment plans for some fairly complicated situations. And, you know, I think I always have a saying, if you give 5 dentists the option to treatment plan, you're going to get 10 opinions and 10 treatment plans.
Right,
so it was great seeing everybody throw out multiple plans and watching Todd work through his decision tree and, you know, seeing each one of us bring our own experiences to bear. And I think everybody in the room really learned a little bit of finesse for their decision tree.
Right.
You know, decision tree is important. You don't know what you're going to get until you get into the room with the patient, until you get into the mouth. And then you begin to check a list and to see how different people can creatively move past, you know, difficult encounters.
Yes.
I think that really helped everybody in the room.
Yeah, and I see exactly what you're talking about because there were so many different ideas for that treatment plan. So yeah, that was helpful. That was great. And today we're doing some pretty complex cases at our advanced courses. That's usually what we do. And what do you think about the first surgery you saw?
So the cases that we treatment planned yesterday are the live surgeries today.
Oh,
so
gotcha, that's correct.
Now we see Dr. Shatkin get in there and see him go through his decision trees in the room. I mean, right off the bat, you know, yesterday looking at this first surgery, we can see that there's a lesion very close to the sinus, and everyone had a different opinion on how to approach that. We saw Dr. Shatkin get in there. We saw him realize that the sinus was perforated, that the bone was not as abundant as we had thought. But he still found the bone, and then he went through a decision tree of prosthetic results and prosthetic tools to get the tooth in the right position and to get the mechanical support where it needed to be, where it was biologically compatible. And we saw that in real time after we planned it yesterday.
Wow.
So that was extremely valuable.
Yeah, that's very helpful to see that, yeah.
Right.
And you're right, after the plan, you actually see it done, and that's huge.
It made me say, I can't wait to go do that again on Monday.
All right.
And that's not rare. That's not common. You don't see that with endo or bonding, you know, to see this. I can't wait to go bring this to my patients. That's a good feeling.
That is a good feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you brought your staff member up with you?
I did. I brought my lead assistant. She's my right hand. I want her to be just as knowledgeable as I am about every one of these procedures because it helps to have 2 brains.
It is, and that's a wise decision on your part, for sure. Well, hey, man, we really appreciate you being in Buffalo.
Likewise. Thanks for having me, Fitz.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure. So we're here with Rose Magno from Berkeley, California.
Yes.
She has a mini dental implant center of America in a beautiful part of California. And Rose, it's so great to have you with us. Tell me a little bit about why you came out to the advanced course. What are you trying to learn here?
Okay, every time I come here, I'm always learning something. It's always great to come to Buffalo.
The weather's great.
Snowing, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, but it's always nice to come here, see the colleagues, and there's always something to learn. So little nuggets here and there that's why I come.
Right, that's great. And today, Dr. Shatkin will be doing some live surgery on the cases that we planned yesterday. So are you looking forward to watching the live surgery? Is that helpful to you?
You know, there's always something to learn, so you don't want to miss anything. And when he's talking, you just want to pick up stuff. There's always stuff that he teaches. So
Yeah, and it's good to pick all this stuff up along the way. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Rose.
All right, thank you.
Love working with you. So we're in the middle of our advanced 3-day course, actually, and we're here with Dr. Linda Lee Clayton, and she too is from Alabama. So we got a lot of Alabama people at our course this weekend. We're excited about it. But let me ask you this question. We met down at the Tennessee AGD in Alabama at the Gulf Shores.
In Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Right. And that was probably, what, October?
October, okay.
So you've been up to Buffalo one other time besides this one, correct?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and let me ask you this question. What keeps bringing you back to Buffalo?
So I was interested in the mini implants first as denture retention, and my exposure the first time I came to Buffalo was all the other possibilities for the mini dental implants. So I wanted to flatten that learning curve as quick as I could to try to learn what else I could do with the minis besides denture retention. And not only that, but here I'm learning just as much from speaking with my colleagues at the breaks and at the dinners and at the lunches as I am from listening to the lecture itself. So it's a big study club, and that's wonderful. I love it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I saw you talking to so many people within the class, and that is great. We love that too. That's one of our initiatives here. So you're going to stick around for the problem-solving course tomorrow, correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. And Dr. Baggett's going to be teaching that. We're excited about that. And what are you hoping to get out of the problem-solving course? What do you want to hear?
My first thought is if I'm going to fly this far from Alabama to Buffalo, I'm going to stay the third day. And so, but basically I know that there's going to be situations arise that I haven't been faced with before, and I want to be able to put ideas and problem-solving tools in my toolkit before I get there. So I want to have the experience from somebody else instead of having to learn it on my own.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we have over 90 doctors in this room today, and they are so, there's nobody in the world that's done more mini dental implants and mono dental implants than the group of doctors that we see in our classroom. So what you say is so true. You can learn within the group, and that's such an awesome thing. And the problem solving, it's going to be great tomorrow.
Good.
So
I
we're
hope
looking
so.
forward to it.
That's the plan.
And you got the new Genere machine at your office, right?
I do. I got the Genere machine that's behind us. We got that installed in December, and it's really easy for my staff to learn to take. I even have the front desk staff that can take CTs with it just to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sounds like you have an efficient dental office down there.
I hope so.
Okay, that's great.
I hope
Well,
so.
thank you so much for coming up to Buffalo. We always appreciate great dentists like this coming up and learning how to do these non-invasive mini dental implants and using the very best mini implant, the Interlock Shatkin implant. Thank you, Linda Lee.
You're welcome.
This is Dr. Bruce Fine. He's one of our mini dental implant centers from Wayne, New Jersey, and he's here in Buffalo for our advanced course. Bruce, it's great to have you with us today.
Great seeing you, Fitz.
Okay,
How you
buddy.
doing?
It's always great seeing you. How's the course going thus far?
Oh, it's fantastic. You just can't believe the severity of some of these patients and how Dr. Shatkin was able to solve it so quickly, so easily, just natural. It was just amazing.
That's awesome. Now let me ask you this. Tell everybody your story, a little bit about how you know Dr. Shatkin and where it all started. And
Well, Dr. Shatkin and I talked on the phone a number of times back in the 90s because we were both entrepreneurial and we were both interested in doing tooth whitening. And he had his program, I had my program, and we talked many times back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s.
But then we sold ours, and then he and I just lost conversation. And
Until Disney World.
well, yeah, I got the email from you guys, and I love Disney. In fact, I was at Disney last weekend, and I was like, oh, here's an opportunity. Oh, and it's Todd Shatkin too. All right, let's go.
I know this guy.
So we decided to go, and I'd been doing conventional implants for decades before, but then I was truly amazed about these mini dental implants and what they can do, and how even Gordon Christensen was there talking about the advantage of these mini dental implants. It was just fantastic.
It was a good course down there.
Oh, it was
We had
fantastic.
Dr. Zerno with us. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So today you were down chairside with Dr. Shatkin, correct? Watching him do
Absolutely.
And how did the case go?
Amazing, amazing. The complications of the cases he had today were just crazy how complicated they were. Yet for him, he was able to solve it. And on 2 days ago, I was watching him also. A crazy case, yet he was able to solve the problem and do an amazing submission of those mini dental implants, even though there was really no bone and just a huge mandibular canal there. And he was able to get the implant in there without damaging the mandibular canal, without it going outside the bone of the mandible. It was just incredible.
Yeah, everybody in the room was amazed. I mean, I heard him say that out of the years that he's been doing this type of implantology, he said it was one of the most difficult cases he's ever had to do. And yet the patient was very ecstatic when he left.
Yeah.
So, wow, it was great.
Yeah, the patient was very, very happy, and it was just incredible the way he's able to eyeball it and put it in there and do it perfectly. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it worked out great. I can't thank you enough for coming up. It's always a pleasure dealing with you.
It's always a pleasure seeing you too.
Yeah, we'll be watching you. All right, my friend. Thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
All right. I'd like to thank all the doctors that took the time to speak with you all today. We're so happy to have such a great group here at Shatkin F.I.R.S.T. and the largest mini dental implant training facility in the world here in Buffalo. Don't forget about our International Academy of Mini Dental Implant Symposium this year. We're going to be out at the beautiful Stein Erickson Hotel in Park City, Utah. It'll be a great 2-day course. Anybody looking for some easy CE, come on by. You'll learn more than you ever thought you'd know about mini implants and mono implants. So we look forward to seeing everyone out there. And remember, any questions during the week, don't hesitate for a second to give Shatkin F.I.R.S.T. a call. And we look forward to seeing you next week on the Monday Morning Minute.